morning, everybody. Morning. Yeah, you're fine now. Thank you for attending this morning at the Humber AGM. I'm Anne Bontock, I'm the County Chair, and I would like to welcome you all here today, especially Lord Mayor of Kingston upon Hull. Thank you very much for coming. And to Shona Beaton, our Divisional Director, North Division, and Julie Graham, our Area Manager. And especially to all staff and volunteers and group members that are here today. Hopefully you've all registered, and those group members or staff representing groups, you picked up your £10 voucher. That's to spend in either one of our 6 resource centres we have now within the Humber. Jenny is over there. Our resource worker from Hull and the Youth Riding is here today with a small selection of craft activities that you can purchase if you want to today, but there is the price list and all the displays that are available for them to look at on the agenda. We've also got representation from Cool Milk through in the other room, so we welcome those. And then there's the information board and the leaflets in the dining area if you've not been in there as yet. You will see from the programme we have Shona is going to be speaking about where the Alliance is today. And then we have the formal part of the AGM, followed by our fun entertainment for today, Sign with Ollie, which is a fun way to learn sign language. And Gary, I think he's still in the other room, isn't he? Yeah. Is a fully qualified communication support worker, and he's authored popular sign language books, Learn to Sign with Ollie, and also Learn to Sign and Cook with Ollie. He has put some books out on the tables, so everybody can have a look at those later on. That sign language sessions are available for children in the form of songs and nursery rhymes. Hopefully we can have a really fun time later on. So after all that activity, we will have our special presentation ceremony followed by the buffet lunch. So please relax and celebrate with us another year of the Humber AGM. The domestics for today, if you've not already seen them, is the toilets, and right at the end of the corridor as you come in to sign in there. The fire exits, it's across directly opposite, and there is one through the double doors down at the bottom there, and obviously as you come in, as you sign in, and then there is one through the other door, just in case, which is at the side of the signing in table. So there's plenty of fire exits, so with no fire alarm scheduled for today, so if it does go off, it's a very loud continuous ring. And the assembly point is right at the top end of the car park, which is opposite the entrance, right on that far wall. There's a big sign which says fire assembly points, but if you've got any concerns about that, just follow me, because I'll be the first one out. So if you could switch off all your mobile phones, or at least put them on silent for me, please. Now I'd like to welcome Shona.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you very much for inviting me to speak here. I'm really delighted. Just do the buttons. Let's go through my presentation.
You're very good at sign language.
I've already got the books. I've got it. My name is Shona Beaton. I'm the Divisional Director for the North Division. I'm going to speak for about 10 minutes. I am really sorry, because unfortunately I'm going to have to go about 11:15. It's very politician-like, isn't it? I'm going to come in, do my speech and go. But basically I feel very cold, and I don't want to actually infect everyone in the room, so I'm going to come do it and go. But if you do have any, you can stop with the pressing line now. If you do have any questions, and Jez, Julie, most people have my email or number, so please feel free to contact me afterwards. I'd be very happy to answer any questions or have any discussion points that might arise. I called it the Saturday Roundup of the Preschool Learning Alliance, which I did ask Jez to move on from. And that was supposed to be some vague reference to football, and I thought, why am I doing that? I know nothing about football. So it's not a Saturday morning roundup, if anyone did read the title and think that's a bit strange. It is a case of where we are now with the Preschool Learning Alliance. So, we currently have 36 nationally run full daycare centres, What that basically means, and I'm hopeful most people will probably know how this works, there is a national office for the Preschool Learning Alliance, which is based down in London. There are then 4 divisions, north, south, east and west, obviously the north, and then there are subcommittees that come down from that division, your subcommittee area, and nationally run full day care settings are the ones that we run directly from division or from the national, combined with the national centre. So we've got 36 of those on a national level. We have 145 registered childcare settings. The asterisk on the end denotes that this is current figures up to March 2009. So anything with an asterisk is up to March 2009. So last year, 145 registered childcare settings, 104 baby and toddler groups. I'm sorry, I haven't done this with them. We haven't practiced, so I feel like I keep doing this all the time. 104 baby and toddler groups, 3,503 creches, which is just over 9 a day actually at any point in the year. And we have had involvement in 26 new children's centres this year. Bearing in mind that on a national level there are 1,800 children's centres. So the Preschool Learning Alliance is engaged with over 50, well probably 40%, over 40% of them at the moment. And we're building that up slowly and surely as steadily as we can. And there's another 26 this year. We have over 2,000 staff and over 400 branches. I should probably add as well that of those childcare settings, all the nationally run full daycare settings are in areas of economic and social deprivation. Over 40% of childcare settings are in similar areas, and obviously because of the remit for the children's centres, all of them are also working in disadvantaged areas with families and communities. We are also, this year, launching our new scheme, and I have been told there is a whole display, table full, please feel free to take some leaflets. It's called Reflecting on Quality. We used to run a training scheme, which again was very successful, called Aiming for Quality, which was quality assurance, so getting everyone to a certain level. And we're now going to be running Reflecting on Quality, which is quality improvement. So everyone's reached this base level, and we will then be supporting and working with member settings and groups to help them continuously improve their quality. It's actually a really good, I would say that every night, but it is a really good tool because it allows you to work at your own pace. So there's 3 stages and 3 steps basically, and you can work through it at your own pace. So it's more about self-assessment and so on, so it works in quite well with Ofsted as well. Last year, 10,155 learners attended Preschool Learning Alliance training. Of that, just over 2,000 did qualification courses, and which is the diplomas and certificates. So that leaves us, just about 8,000 to do some of the more, non-qualification training, vocational training, which can run from a course of 6 people through a local authority doing some healthy eating to, I think there was a course that was running about 200 people, but it was cascading down. Anyway, it's an awful lot of training, basically. We had 5 new publications last year. My favourite one was the Cookbook for Settings. Has anybody seen the Cookbook for Settings? Yes? Excellent. Some nodding, good, because I thought that was a really, really good publication. Basically, it's for the settings, and it's beautifully set out with nice photographs and healthy recipes, which a lot of cookbooks can do anyway. But the real beauty of this one is that it's got your quantities at the end. So you can say, oh, I'm going to cook for 36 children today, and it will tell you exactly how much to increase or decrease the recipes by to get the right amounts. And it is actually also going to be online. So you'd actually be able to do it with a computer thing, and it will just print out a shopping list and tell you the quantities and everything. It's really, really good. So let's find that one. We also have over 15,000 members, and over 600,000 children and their families were helped last year. So basically, I mean, that's just some of the stuff we did. Some of the stuff we do. We also have lots and lots of other different, we do a lot of generic projects with local authorities. Some of the prison work that Humber does is an example of